Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. If you've been watching the recent vlogs on my channel and on Mark's channel, you'll notice I've got some new clubs, some new irons. So here are my new toys. Let me circle them in a magician-like fashion. The MP25. So I've changed for a couple reasons. I've changed the spec slightly to what I was previously using. Plus the head has changed slightly. I was using still a Mizuno product, the MP-H4. You might think of that one as the hybrids, because in the UK they were only released, I think, in the 5-iron, 4-iron and 3-iron, possibly a 2-iron as well. I had a set which I had sourced, and they had been released in the States as a full set, so I actually had them in a full set. I was using them because I was overspinning my blades, so it was to try and reduce the spin, actually get a better distance to what I thought. I felt like the blades weren't going as far as they should, plus in the wind I was struggling a bit because of that extra spin. So those irons actually served a purpose. I was quite pleased with them, but I was getting like these flyer situations where like I had a few par 3s where I'd be hitting a 9-iron and maybe try and get a couple more yards out of it, and all of a sudden I would reduce the spin to the point I would get 25, 30 more yards, and obviously that is disastrous when you're on the golf course. So the main reason was, going into a head, still giving me a little more versatility than the blade, also trying to reduce that spin a little more compared to the blade, but try and reduce that flyer component, that not getting enough spin. So kind of just gone down into the range, whereas I was a bit chunkier. I've just gone down, met it in the middle, not gone straight down to the blade, and been really impressed. Love the look of it, love the feel of it. I was expecting this club to go shorter, so I thought, well, it's going to be a bit of a trade-off. Should go a bit further than the blade, but not as far as the clubs I was using, the chunkier version. And that hasn't been the case. I'm hitting these slightly further, if anything. But the numbers are far better. It's far more controlled. I'm not worried about that flyer. So again, in the lower clubs, so I've got 5-iron in my hand, but the 9-iron, again, I've been far more pleased with that. The spec has also changed. I've got back into my C-Taper X. I love this shaft. So I'm pleased I've got those. I've got them in my wedges at the minute, so again, it's just to keep everything in keeping. Quite a heavy shaft, so I'm quite strong in my transition, quite quick in my transition, so a nice heavy shaft feels great for me. So so loving the shaft. But what I've actually done is I've gone 1/4 of an inch longer, and I've gone 1 degree flat. And the reason for that is I was delivering the previous clubs, so the previous clubs were at standard. I was delivering them 0.5 flat. So if you go longer, that gives you a little bit more of an upright component, and then by going 1 degree flat, I've then kind of found the middle ground, actually delivering these clubs spot on. So going slightly longer may be the reason why they're going a bit further. I mean, that could be the reason. But like, if you're ever getting fit or you're trying to fit yourself, just be wary. As soon as you go longer with the shafts, it makes the club head play more upright. So obviously it doesn't physically bend them. I mean, if that's happened, you've got a faulty set, and I would get in hold of the person that sold them to you immediately. But what it does is it makes them effectively play more upright. So if you go 1/2 inch longer, it will make the club play 1 degree upright. So again, and I see it a lot, if you're somebody that's gone 1 inch long and have got clubs 2-3 degrees up, that's actually going to play like 5 degrees up. If you're that person, it might be better getting a lesson and seeing, can I make a change? But what I've done here is, gone slightly flat, but as I've gone slightly longer, that longness is going to make them play a bit more upright, and then obviously the flatness is going to take that away and actually take it away a bit more. So then I am spot on where I need to be. So very impressed with these clubs. Been really pleased with them. I've already won with them, so that's always a good shout. Must have been the clubs. But really pleased with the distances as well. Which are, again, that's not something I was expecting. It was actually something I thought I'd have to compromise. But luckily in this instance I haven't. So yeah, these are the clubs. I like them. I've got a lovely new set. Pretty much everything in my bag is new at the minute, so life is good in the world of the Buzzman. Have you got any new product? Get it in the comments below, and try and say, I'd like to hear if you've made a change, why did you make the change? And actually sometimes people like to change just because they want to try something new. I mean, that is a valid reason. If that is the reason, get it down below. Another reason, get it down below. Like and subscribe if you so wish. I would like you to, but if you don't want to, I've done something wrong, so let me know. But don't be too mean. Hope to catch you soon.